Ask My Instructor 6.1.48. At noon, t equals 0, Alicia starts walking along a long straight road at 4 miles per hour. Her velocity decreases according to the function v of t. At noon, which is the same time, t equals 0, Boris also starts walking along the same road with a 2-mile head start on Alicia. His velocity is given by u of t. Find the position functions for Alicia and Boris, where s equals 0 corresponds to Alicia's starting point. When, if ever, does Alicia overtake Boris? Here's a diagram of what we have. Alicia starts at position 0. So her position function equals 0 at time 0. Boris starts 2 miles ahead. So at time equals 0, Boris's position function equals 2. Boris's velocity is given by u, and Alicia's velocity is given by v. If you have initial position and the velocity function, this formula is fairly convenient for finding the position function. So we're going to use the formula in order to find Alicia's position function. We're going to insert her velocity function into the formula. To use the formula, you have to change the variable v of t into v of x. So we do that, and we have 4 over x plus 1 in the integrand. As we said, Alicia's starting position is 0. So instead of s sub a of 0, we're just going to put in 0. And so this is Alicia's position function. The only thing we need to do is integrate and evaluate. Integrating, we're going to have 4 ln. So 4 ln, and then evaluate. Evaluate at t, and then subtract the evaluation of at 1. Now the log of 1 equals 0. So you're not going to, that's just going to fall out. And this is Alicia's position function. Let's do the same thing for Boris. At noon, Boris also starts walking along the same road with a 2-mile head start. So we're going to use all that information. Again, rewrite his velocity function before inserting it into the integral. And now let's take care of s sub b of 0. Remember, he has a 2-mile head start. So sb of 0, you may recall, is 2. And again, we now need to integrate and evaluate. And the integration and evaluation plays out in a very similar manner. And we now have Boris's position function. So we have Alicia's and Boris's position function. When, if ever, does Alicia overtake Boris? That's the same as setting the two position functions equal to each other and solving for t. So that's what we're going to do. We have 4 ln equals 2 plus 2 ln. Get all the ln's to the left-hand side. So I have the ln's on the left-hand side. I leave the 2 over on the right-hand side. Do the subtraction, 4 ln's minus 2 ln's. And divide both sides by 2. And now, what does this mean? You want to rewrite it in exponential function. Remember, the base is e, so e to the 1 power would have to be t plus 1. And finally, solve for t. The exact time would be e minus 1 hours, which is about 1.7 hours, which is about 1 hour and 43 minutes. Take care and let me know if you have any questions.